Hey everyone, Rachel Jensen here, broker owner of Luna Realty Belize on the beautiful island of Ambergris Caye. Today, I am going to be sharing with you a few top pick properties under $150,000. This is all going to be priced in US dollars, but we decided to focus on the properties within this price range because we've been getting a lot of requests from folks who are looking in the 100, max 150 range. And I wanted to share some of the opportunities with you. So we are going to be focusing on Ambergris Caye. And if you have any interest outside of Ambergris Caye and you're listening to this, of course, let us know and we'll be able to chat with you about those options. But this focus today in this session really is going to be on the island here. So my name is Rachel Jensen, mentioned to you. I'm the broker owner of Luna Realty Belize. I also sit on the board of the real estate association here. Belize has been my home for the last 12 years. Absolutely love it. I'm originally from New York and this is home. This is the place that I do live full time. So if anybody has any questions about lifestyle here, what it's like to make the transition or perhaps some culture shock, I'm very happy to talk about that with you to set some expectations if you are looking to relocate here. But let's focus on the opportunities. So here on the right-hand side, you see a map of Ambergris Caye. Ambergris is about 26 miles long, and everything is really centered around San Pedro town. Now, you may hear some people use San Pedro synonymously with Ambergris Caye, but note that Ambergris Caye is the island, San Pedro is the town. Now, there are many neighborhoods around, and when we give directions and locations, we base it on how far it is from San Pedro. So you see here on the top picture, there's a little channel and there's actually a bridge that connects San Pedro town to the north. And then you can see here on the bottom picture, that is the bridge that connects it to the north. And then once you go south of town, then you're considered south. So I'm sharing this with you because in the opportunities today, when I tell you about the location, I talk about how many miles it is north. So north of the bridge, how many miles it is south of San Pedro town. So if you look at the map on the right-hand side there, you will see San Pedro town with that pin, north and south there on the map. So we're going to get started. I have 5 opportunities that I'm going to share with you today. Do note that it is getting harder and harder to find properties in that 150 range. I know we get a lot of requests from people who are looking there, but I just want to be able to set expectations realistically about what it is that you're going to be finding if you're coming in with that sort of budget in that range. So we're starting with the least up to the most expensive up to that 150 mark. So the first opportunity, I say it's minimalistic and economical. It's actually condos that have been made out of shipping containers. It's a really neat feel to them. We did have a client who decided to move forward with one of these properties and is really quite happy with it. But this here is a studio. Do note that the prices were just reduced. So a second floor is going for $65,000 and a third floor is going for $69,000. It is a studio. However, as you can see there, it does have that full kitchen. You can see it has a nice size refrigerator. It has the range for the stove. It has a little oven there. It has obviously the sink there in the kitchen. But I'd say this is a great option for somebody who's just looking to get their foot wet, looking to own something here in Belize. It's a small bite of the apple when you compare it to a lot of the other opportunities here. And this is, I think, one of the most affordable options you'll find for a finished property. All 5 of these are going to be finished properties. I'm not including any lots in the next 5 here. Lots are a totally different topic. This is just for a finished property. So studio, as I mentioned, and they have second and third floor available starting at $65,000. And this is located 1.5 miles south of town. What I'm going to do is just give you a little overview. If you want more information, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll get you the details. As you can see, the email address there at the bottom part of the screen, info@Luna Realty Belize, info@lunarealtybelize.com. And then just put the number of the opportunity in the email so we can send you those details. So for example, this would be opportunity or option number 1. And then please do reference this session as well. And today is January 23rd. So please do mention January 23rd, 2024, because opportunities come and go all the time here. And I just want to make sure when we're giving you information, we're referencing the correct session here. And who knows, maybe when you're listening to it, it's not available. So just make sure that you're giving us the specific number and then also reference the date here. So this is a great option for somebody looking to get their foot in the door, really affordable. I've been in the property before. I think it's a really very fair price for this. And once you get to the second and the third floor, like these studios are on, they actually have canal views. So you do have a water view. You can see the little balcony right over here too. So you can put your chair out there and you do have the water view. All right, next option is, I think this is by far the best price I've seen for a 2-bedroom here. Typically 2 bedrooms start at about the $350 to $400 mark. Now, this is one in the San Pablo neighborhood. It's located about 1.5 miles south. It's actually quite close to this community over here, this shipping container community. This one is a 2-bed, 1-bath, and I have to say it's a very comprehensive floor plan, 445 square feet, but they fit a lot in it. As you can see, the kitchen there, you do have a full kitchen. It's not a kitchenette, and you do have 2 individual bathrooms, or bedrooms rather, 1 bathroom, but 2 individual bedrooms. And you can see here from the exterior, with both this building and then also the building before, there are no really additional amenities, right? So there's no pool, there's no community center, there's no gym or anything along those lines. There's a building, there's your parking space. And in both cases, it is, gated, or there's a little fence around it. But there's not necessarily those additional amenities that you may find in some other properties. But here, HOA is $200 a month, and going for $115. This is actually just reduced as well. Best 2-bedroom price. And both of these are in the San Pablo neighborhood, which is more of a local neighborhood, about 10, 12-ish minutes from the heart of the downtown area. Both great options if you're looking for either that studio or if you want that 2-bedroom. Really, really great price for a 2-bedroom. Third option here is a branded studio. This is located 0.5 mile south in the Grand Bayman Best Western neighborhood. This is a new listing that just became available. It's also a studio, 275 square foot, really nice balcony, a large balcony compared to the balcony that we saw in the first building. This one's going for $115,000. This building just opened up last year in 2023. So brand new, and something that you do get on this property is a pool, tennis court, fitness club, etc. So you do have those sort of amenities when you are expecting it. So good news there. Again, this is info. Email us info@lunarealtybelize.com. And this is opportunity number 3, the branded studio located on the 2nd floor. This is a condo unit, or a corner unit. All right, we're going to jump to the Northern Retreat. So now we're not 9.5 miles north of the bridge, and it takes about 40 to 45 minutes, maybe a little bit less than that, depending on how you drive. We'll say 35 minutes to get to this property. It's about, like I said, 9.5 miles north. And this is a very, very new listing. They don't even have the interior pictures yet of condo 8D, 1-bedroom, 1-bath on the 2nd floor. As you can see, it's not going to be water view. However, you are in a Caribbean side community. So it's just a very quick walk from your condo up to the beach over there. And you can see that you do have the pool access from your condo, and pool view is what we would consider this. New listing. I know that these condo within this community do tend to go really quickly. So if this is something that you are interested in, please do reach out as soon as you hear this. Last but not least, this is a new hotel that is on the beach about 2 miles south. And I wanted to mention this one because it has recently just opened, and it is being managed through the same rental management company as Grand Carib and Sunset Carib, which are 2 of the best performers here on the island when it comes to rental properties. So you have an expert team. This is a great option for somebody who's looking for an investment. This is not a beachfront studio. This is going to be a courtyard studio, so you don't have the water views necessarily, but you're looking studio size about 250 square feet, and this is going for $149. Now, do note that this is open. All of the properties that I've showed you, go back, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, they all exist at this point, and they are all able to be rented out should you decide that you want to have this as a rental. So as you can see, you're not going to find anything large necessarily under 150. You're not going to find anything with direct water views, but you will find really great options anyway, just depending on what size you're looking for. But best 2-bedroom, I'm going to say this is unbelievable that we can even find a 2-bedroom under the 350, 400 range. But this is a great option for you. But you can see it's compact. It really is quite efficient. All right, folks. Now, these are just teasers. If there is anything that you would like more information about, please reach out to us, info@lunarealtybelize.com. My name is Rachel Jensen. And also, if you are new to Belize real estate, or perhaps you just want to learn a little bit more about the market, we have a Belize real estate overview, an e-copy that we can send your way. Just email me and we'll get that over to you, info@lunarealtybelize.com. All right, everyone, we hope to hear from you soon, and hopefully see you here in Belize. Bye, everyone.